So I'm really excited to show you guys the progress Raptor has experienced since the last time we showed him. He's really come a long way in a very short amount of time, and I'm really proud of him. So I had a couple questions that I wanted to address from my previous video. A lot of people wanted to recommend things like don't come from above, and I needed a whole new terrarium that opened from the front. So I'm training this lizard. I'm getting him accustomed to things that aren't natural for him. I could sit and walk around on eggshells his whole life if he stayed inside and he was locked in the house his entire life. Sure, you can do that. You can crawl on your belly and pick him up ideally every single time. But he's not going to just be a pet sitting inside. He's going to be outside hunting in nature. He needs to be able to be very comfortable with me coming from above like a predator and picking him up in the middle of chaos. If he's not accustomed to that, he's not going to be able to go out in nature and hunt. That's just the reality of it. So, what better time and place than to teach him to get used to those things than in the comfort of home, reaching down and picking him up. Sure, that makes him nervous. So does getting on a horse. When you get on a horse for the first time, they freak out because to them, you're just like a mountain lion climbing on their back to eat them. And they freak out. And what do? You teach them, hey, me getting on your back is not a bad thing. It's okay, right? And so I'm basically just like training a horse. I'm teaching him that it's okay for me to come from above and pick you up. Not only is it okay, I'm using positive reinforcement to make it a positive thing. So not only do you need to just get used to this, it's something he starts to look forward to. Hey, sweet, that guy's reaching down to pick me up. I know it's not a predator. It's actually my buddy going to give me a treat. So we're making what would normally make him a little uncomfortable and nervous something positive. And that's the whole goal. That's the only reason I'm doing this, pick him up, give him a reward, pick him up, give him a reward. It's to make him accustomed to and comfortable with and actually looking forward to something that would normally make him uncomfortable. If you look right here, he's all excited right now. And why is he excited? He's excited because he knows I'm here, which means I'm about to pick him up. So instead of being nervous, he's saying, sweet, there's that guy. See, look at him, look at me through the wire, or through the glass. He's saying, dude, pick me up. I want to come out. So he's standing up, looking around. Dude, pick me up. I want to get out because he knows he's about to get a reward. And he's also going to get to go play in his big playroom. So he's excited. Let's get going and quit teasing him here. So I've started doing something with him that I've done with other animals in the past, like mink and hawks. Since he's young and growing, I'm totally okay with him being a little fat. We just don't want to overdo it. So, to make things easier, I write down how much I feed him of what? How much I feed him of waxworms, mealworms, crickets, superworms, dubia roaches, rats, mice, animals, whatever I'm feeding him, I write down how many grams it is and what it is I fed him. And that way I can the next day remember, and the day after that remember, oh, this is how much I fed him. This is how he's reacting. Is his reaction sharp and he's ready to eat, or is he kind of lazy and a little bit too fat from yesterday? And it just makes it easier to keep track of things. So I've been doing that. Okay, so I'm going to get a piece of rat here, just a little chunk, and I am going to put it behind my back so he doesn't see the purple tongs. We don't want him to get overly excited. He already knows what's coming, but these guys have very high food drive. I don't need to get him any more ramped up than he already is. So open it up here. I'm going to keep the tongs behind my back and see he's ready to come out, but he's in the wrong place. So I'm just going to wait for him. Maybe give him a little reminder. Hey buddy, come over here. The opening's over here, remember? Come over here. Yeah, come over here. So we're waiting for him to come to us. Yeah, you want to come out? Come on over here. He's like, oh yeah, you opened it. Sweet. And see, he's tasting. Lick, 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 lick. He's like, where's the food? Have you brought me food? He's looking up. I'm going to reach in. He's getting a little too excited, so I'm going to hold back for a second. I don't want him thinking I'm food. And see, look. He just let me pick him right up. Basically crawled in my hand. Give him a chunk of rat. Good job. And you see, he is totally used to that routine. He knows exactly what's going on. I open it. He comes to the opening. I reach in and pick him up. And you saw, I came in like a predator. But did he flinch? Did he get nervous? Did he get scared? No, he said, oh, sweet. Pick me up. Now look, see how he's tasting my fingers? He's like, oh, is there any meat? Is there any meat? That's why you don't want to have your fingers smelling like meat. He's looking for food right now. And that's why the tongs are so valuable. He sees them and knows they mean food. He never gets food from my fingers, so he doesn't necessarily consider them food. unless I make the mistake of smelling like food, then that's possible. And there's even a possible for mistake otherwise, because you see how turned on he is. He's looking for food, looking for food. But look how comfortable he is sitting in my hands. He's not trying to run away. He just says, hey, where's the food, bud? I get fed when I'm sitting in your hands. Do you have any more food for me? And that's exactly what we wanted to teach him. That we mean positive things. Holding him is a positive thing. Now let's go move him to his bath. Give him a chance to empty out in here.
Oh, Joe, it got out.
Oh, security went poop too. Come
Yeah,
on, bud.
he did a poop.
Good job. You're getting too big, man. You just come jumping out. But you already went poop, so you're good to go. If you're wanting to come out, we can go down to your little playroom, huh? See how look how chill he is, how comfortable he is in my hand. Normally what we do is let him swim till he's gone to the bathroom, and then I let him crawl out on my hand without a reward. But this time he got out on his own, so I had to just pick him up. But he didn't react fearfully. I came in like a predator. Oh no. He's like, hey dude. So that's exactly what we wanted. So let's go take him down to his playroom. We're going to let him play and explore in here for a couple hours, and we'll come back and offer him some food. Okay, so we're really going to test him. I've only done this once and not to this extreme. I've called him once where he was out of sight and he came running just to the sound alone. This time he's totally hiding in the closet. Like he's nowhere near me, hasn't seen me yet. So let's see if he responds. It took him a minute, but he came. I had to call him a couple times, but he heard me and stuck his head out of the closet like, hey, I know what that sound means. And as soon as he saw me, he come flying. Were you able to catch that okay?
Yeah, like I blinked, but I'm pretty sure the camera got it.
Because he was fast.
Yeah.
Good job, little man. That was excellent. And that's the first time I've ever done it that hardcore where it was a total blind call. 100% could not see me, hadn't seen me yet, and he come running. So that was excellent. He's supposed to stay in my hand when he jumps up, but that time he kind of snatched it and fell. Let's see if he'll do another. Look up here, look up here. Don't bite my hand, look up here. Hey, look up. There you go, look up. He's being funny, come on. Hey bud, look. There you go, good job. Hold on, relax, relax, relax. There you go, good job. Good job. You're funny. How come you walked away and then come flying back, huh? Were you trying to surprise me? That's a good boy. Oh yeah, that's a good boy. You like that, right? It's yummy, huh? Oh, it's yummy, isn't it? You want to get down and get another one? Should we do one more? Oh, come here. You gotta stay on my hand, bud. There you go, good job. There you go, good job. I'm super proud of his coming when he was totally blind call. He couldn't see me at all. He came purely to the whistle. So that's awesome. You're doing good, buddy, huh? Oh, you're doing so good, Raptor man. I'm so proud of you. Oh, you're doing so good, yes. Oh, you're doing so good. You're such a good boy, yeah. You're such a good boy. Oh, what? You gonna lick my nose? You wanna climb on my hat or you wanna get down? You probably wanna get down, huh? Go ahead, go run off. Good boy. Good boy. There you go, go bask. Ah, nice bask. What you doing? You looking at me? You're seeing, hey, do you have food? Is that what you're looking at? No, no food here, just hands. Just hands. See, he's checking me out to see if I have more food for him. And he's super comfortable with me, huh? You just sit here, look, he's looking at me, look at him cock his head. Man, I can't wait for it to warm up. So as soon as spring comes, and it's warm enough to take him out, we're going to take him out in the desert and we're going to hunt some kangaroo rats. Kangaroo rats are a small, non-aggressive rodent that we have very common here in the desert. They get in very, very high populations at times and kind of overrun the place. And so they're very common, easy to find in certain areas. Because of their size and lack of aggression, they would be perfect animals to start him on. Now, kangaroo rats are nocturnal. However, they dig little burrows in some very soft dirt, very shallow burrows in very soft dirt. So we'll be able to be perfect opportunity to get him his first hunting experiences, because we can put him down those little burrows in the day, the heat of the day. The burrows are so soft, or in such soft substrate, and they're so shallow, it'll be super easy to just dig him out with my bare hands. I won't have to worry about him getting lost underground if he does choose to not return the way I'm expecting him to. So pretty good animal to start hunting with, due to the lack of aggression, small size, and very convenient den system. So I'm excited to get out and try it. I'll bet you are too, huh, Raptor? Yeah, I'll bet you're super excited to get out and try it, huh?